Reach the arms up overhead. Exhale, hands come back down to the floor. Inhale, raise the arms, look towards the fingertips. Exhale, hands come back down. Inhale, reach. Exhale, lower. Inhale, reach. Exhale, lower. Inhale, reach. Exhale, lower. One more round. Inhale, reach up, trying to get nice and tall. Exhale, hands come back down. Nice. Staying in our seat, we're just going to take a gentle twist to the right. So the right hand comes behind the back. Walk the hand in nice and close towards your body so that you can sit up tall. Left hand can just come over to the right knee. Maybe gently push yourself a little deeper into this twist. And you're looking over the right shoulder. Just focusing on the breath here. Exhale as you come back to center. And we're taking it to the left side. Inhale, sit up nice and tall. Walk the left hand in behind your back. The right hand can gently press on the left knee. And breathe in here. Exhale back to center. Let's bring the bottoms of the feet together. So you might know this as a butterfly pose, at least that's what we called it in elementary school. This is your bound angle, or Baddha Konasana in Sanskrit. I just like saying that. So we're pressing the bottoms of the feet together. The big toe side of the foot might start to open up here like a book. You can hold on to the pinky toe side of the foot. Starting to press the knees down towards the floor. We're still sitting nice and tall, so we're not rounded over here. Lift up, pull the shoulders down. Here we go. Exhale, lean forward over the legs. If you don't come very far down this morning, that is fine. We're just being gentle here. You can use the elbows to press into the legs if you do want to deepen the stretch. Now you can stay here if this is already a lot for you. If this is pretty intense, that's fine. Just stay here. Or you can walk the hands out in front, sort of pulling yourself gently forward. You're going to feel this activate the low back a little bit more. And then whether you've got the hands still on the feet or the hands out in front, we're just going to lean over to the right side. So walk the hands over if you've got them on the floor. And we're folding over the right leg. Inhale as you sit up a little bit. Walk the hands all the way over to the left side. Exhale, fold over the left leg. Inhale to lift the chest, walk the hands back to center. We'll fold in the middle one more time. And inhale, walk the hands back in. We come back to our seat. Take the legs out wide. Oh man, it's got my nose running here. All right, so the legs are out wide. We don't need to force the legs out too far here. You can just let them be relaxed. Sitting up tall, starting to fold forward through the center once again. So now you'll start to feel this stretch in the adductors and the hamstrings. So right on the inside of the legs, maybe the backs of the legs, maybe a little bit in the glutes here in the butt. So leaning forward, try not to round over. Just loosening up the legs here. Maybe a little side to side motion feels good. If you're a little more flexible and it feels okay, you can come down to the forearms. And we're going to go to the right side again. So we're extending the right arm out along the right leg. Now if you can hook the fingers under the heel or above the heel, you can do that here, or you can just simply hold onto the leg. Either is fine. We're pressing through the heels of the feet so the feet stay flexed. And then inhale, reach up and over with the left arm. Now we're trying to twist a little bit here as we lean over to the side. So you want to look up and under the left arm. So it's like you're trying to look up to the sky. This is going to start to pull those muscles in the low back. Just loosen those up. You'll feel that nice stretch in the side body. So you want to think about this as though you're going to reach that foot eventually. So you're reaching out to the side, gaze up under that left arm. Open across the chest. Exhale, fold through center. And switch sides. Left arm extends out along the left leg. Inhale to reach up and over with the right arm. And then start to see if you can open the chest a little bit more. Look up and under that arm, okay? So we're looking up to the sky here. We're not folding forward. It's okay if you are a little bit. I know that this one can be a little tight, especially in the morning. But just so you know where we're trying to be here, and that's looking up towards the sky, imagining that you're grabbing that left foot, reaching out to the side. Nice full breaths. Exhale, refold down through center. Inhale, walk the hands in. Beautiful. Shake it out there if you need to. Bring the legs in. We're going to come to a table pose. So for a table pose, the shoulders are stacked right above the hands. The knees are right under the hips. Tops of the feet are on the mat. We're going to move with the breath here as we come into our cat and cow breath. So as you inhale, we flip the tailbone up. The chest will open and you shift the gaze up to the sky. So there's a nice arch in my back. It might be hard to see with the pajamas here. So tailbone is flipped up. The tailbone is what moves first here as you change positions. So as you exhale, we tuck the tailbone under, press the ground away. You can see I look like a cat here, my back sticking up. That's what we're going for. So open across the shoulders, and we're looking down towards the knees. Inhale, flip the tailbone up, open the chest, shift the gaze up to the sky. Exhale, tuck the tailbone under, round the back. Really press the ground away here. Pushing the hands into the floor, look towards the knees. Here we go. We're going to move with the breath. Feel free to take this at your own pace. Inhale, flip the tailbone, open the chest. Exhale, round the back, flip it under. Inhaling up to cow. Exhale, tuck the tailbone. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. Inhaling up. Exhale down. Inhale, flip the tailbone, nice deep arch. Exhale, tuck the tailbone. Inhaling up. And exhale. One more time, inhale up. And exhale. Come back to your neutral table. Take the knees out a little bit wider. And we're pressing the hips back towards the heels of our feet. Almost like we're going into a child's pose here. but we're gonna keep the chest up. And we're gonna send the hips over to the right side as we come forward. Let the chest come forward, take the hips over to the left side and back down. Now, if you wanna make bigger circles here as we do this, you can walk the hands up a little bit further. You get a little bit more of a range of motion here. Moving with the breath once again. It's a big part of waking up the body here, is really moving with those nice full breaths. So inhale, send the hips to the right as we bring them to the front of the mat. So we're leaning forward, the hips come up towards the hands. Exhale, send the hips over to the left side as we send them back down to our heels. It's okay if you haven't got the motion yet, just keep trying it out here. We're making a big circle with the hips. So inhale, send the hips to the right, all the way to the front. Exhale to the left and back down. Inhale to the right, all the way up. Exhale to the left and back down. You can see you're starting to move with the breath here. Inhale up to the right. Exhale down to the left. Inhale up to the right. Exhale down to the left. Now this doesn't have to be stiff and rigid here. You can start to move the body a little bit more, okay? Find whatever feels right this morning in your body. So if that's moving a little bit more, moving a little bit less, do whatever feels good. Here we go, inhale up to the right. Exhale down to the left. Inhale right. Exhale to the left. Inhale right. Exhale left. Switch direction. So send the hips up on the left side this time, all the way to the front. Exhale to the right and back down. Nice big circle. Inhale left, all the way up. Exhale down. Inhaling up. Exhale down. Inhaling up. Exhale down. Nice full circle all the way around. Inhale to the left, all the way up. Exhale down. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. One more time. Inhale up. Bring the hips all the way around. Exhale down. Beautiful. So we're gonna just take a seat back onto the heels for a second. So we're sitting up here. Drop those shoulders down. We're gonna get ready for a little back bend. Back bends always wake up the body and energize. So we're just on the shins here, and you're seated on the heels of the feet. Okay, if you wanna make this just a little bit easier this morning, you can go ahead and raise the hips here and tuck the toes under, and we're sitting back on the heels. This actually feels really nice. You get a little stretch in the feet, so you're welcome to try it this way. And then when you're ready, we're lifting the hips up off the heels. So bring the hips forward. So my knees are spaced about hip distance. My hips are right over the knees. So I'm just gently pressing my hips forward here a little bit. And then I have my toes tucked in, heels are pointed up, okay? Nice and tall. All we're gonna do here to start is take the right hand and reach for that right heel. What I don't want you to do is to fall backwards here, so you're really leaning back. What I want you to do is press those hips forward. So you've got to squeeze the glutes a little bit. Press the hips forward. You want to try to keep the hips over the knees, okay? Little back bend. Reach that left arm up to the sky on the inhale. You're just reaching to the side a little bit. Lean back and breathe. Here we go. Exhale, release that left arm down. Inhale, come back up to center. Whew, you can feel that waking up the back already, just that little stretch. We're gonna switch sides. Left hand comes behind. We reach for that heel. Keep those hips forward. So you can see I'm already starting to fall back here. Press the hips forward again. Inhale, reach up and over with the right arm. Little back bend. Breathe. Exhale, release the right arm. Inhale, rise up. Now, you can be on the toes here still. If you want to make it harder, you'll be on the tops of the feet, okay? So you've got two options. Toes are tucked in, bringing the heels a little higher, or tops of the feet, making it a little bit harder, okay? We're gonna reach around with the right arm again. Try to grab that heel, press the hips forward. Left arm comes overhead, little lean back. We're not gonna stay here as long this time. As you inhale, rise up, switch sides. Exhale, that right arm is overhead now. We're gonna move with the breath. Inhale, come up, switch sides, that right hand grabs the heel. Inhale, come up, left hand grabs the left heel. Inhaling up. Exhale, let that right hand come back behind. Inhaling up. So we're switching every time we take an inhale in. Inhaling up, reach for the right foot. Inhaling up, reach for the left foot. Inhale, come back to center. Let it go. Go ahead and bring the hips back for a second. Take a little child's pose. Walk the hands out in front. So for your child's pose, the knees can be out wide. Bring the big toes together behind you. Let the chest come down towards the floor. Maybe the forehead rests on the mat. Inhale, walk the hands in. Plant the hands to the ground once you've got the knees back in underneath of you. Hands are coming to the mat, squeezing the mat. Fingers are spread nice and wide. Bring the hips up so that you can send the feet back behind you. Now you're gonna step back like you're coming into a high plank. If you're unable to do a high plank yet, that's fine. Let the knees come down to the floor here, okay? So you're either in your modified plank here with the knees down, or we're in a high plank with the toes to the floor. All we're gonna do is hold this plank for 10 seconds, okay? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift the hips, send them up and back as you land in your downward facing dog. So the heels are lifted here on the feet. Don't feel like you need to try to root those heels down to the floor. We're gonna start to pedal out the feet here. So dropping one heel down as one knee bends and switch. So we're just walking out the feet, stretching the backs of the legs. And from here you can either step or jump or walk the feet in towards the hands. Come to a forward fold, however you have to get here, okay? A little bend in the knees. We're folded forward over the legs. Maybe the fingertips come to the floor, maybe they come to the shins, whichever feels right here for you. We're just folded over here. Feet are about hip distance. And we're gonna inhale, come all the way up and reach the arms up for the sky. Don't knock the surfboard off the wall. Exhale, hands come to heart center. We're gonna take a few of these sun salves here. I will turn to face you. So feet are still hip distance. Here we go, moving with the breath. Inhale, reach the arms up overhead. Exhale, fold all the way down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, refold. Inhale, rise up, reach for the sky. Exhale, hands to heart center. We're gonna do a few rounds, so if you have to watch me here, it's all right if you don't pick it up on the first or second round, okay? Inhale, reach the arms up overhead. We're standing tall. Look at the fingertips. Exhale, fold all the way down. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Maybe the hands come to the shins right here. Nice flat back. Exhale as you refold back down. Inhale, rise up, reach for the sky. Exhale, hands come to heart center. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, fold all the way down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up, reach for the sky. Exhale, hands to heart center. 2 more rounds. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up, reach for the sky. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, refold. Inhale, rise up, reach for the sky. Exhale, hands come to heart center. Go ahead and take the feet out nice and wide. Toes are turned out. Bend at the knees. We start to sink down here. Little goddess pose. We're gonna move with the breath 1 more time, just waking up the body, all right? Let the arms come down underneath. They cross under you. Try not to fold forward here, okay? You wanna drop the hips down without folding forward, so we're still sitting up nice and tall. Inhale, reach the arms up, still staying low in the legs. Exhale, arms come back down. Inhaling up. Exhale, down. Inhaling up. Exhale, down. Inhaling up. Exhale, down. Inhaling up. Exhale, down. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. You can bring the feet back in. We'll return down to our seat. You can cross the legs. Crack the neck. All right, so not a super long practice here, just something to get you moving. Maybe you feel like you could do a little bit more after this. That's great. You can use this class to get you started into your own practice, just warming up the body. The main thing for this short sequence is using the breath to really wake up the body, as well as using some movements here that get everything flowing this morning. So you can repeat this sequence if you want. You can do some of those poses again, maybe hold them a little bit longer, and let me know how it feels. So it's short enough that you can just be done with it here and then get ready for work or whatever you've got to do, where you can use this as a little warm-up for more yoga or even for lifting some weights or whatever you're going to do. So have a good day. Woo!